Welcome everybody to the luxurious closet office space here. Just wanted to give you all a quick tutorial over how to hibernate your Chromebooks for summer storage, okay? A couple things to cover with you on this. You can watch it as a team, you can watch it by yourself. I'll try to be brief, but I want to make sure that you're able to have the information you need to successfully store your Chromebooks for the summer, how to hibernate them, and where to put them when you're done. Okay, first off, classroom Chromebook. Take the Chromebook, open it up. Now, it'll be important that when you turn the Chromebook on, okay, you'll see the Chrome OS pop up right here just like that. Okay, you want this machine to come all the way to the sign into Clever, sign into Google screen, okay? And you can see that it only takes a few seconds. It's popping up to that now. Now, while that is happening, you can get a power cord. You don't have to do 30 different times. You can just take one charger if you want to, take it right off your classroom charging rack, plug it up to the wall. One cord is all you're going to need to do all your devices. Simply, first off, plug the cord into the Chromebook, okay? Now, you're going to press two keys at the same time. This is the refresh key. It's the key that is like a half circle, three-quarter circle with an arrow, and the power key. Now, you have to press both of those keys at the same time. I usually use my thumb and my pinky, okay? Now, you need the Chromebook on, in charge, okay? Thumb and pinky. Now, here's the deal. You're going to hold these two buttons in for a 3 count, okay? Now, the important part to remember is this. When you first do this, this screen is going to go off. Don't immediately pull your fingers away. Do the full 3 Mississippi count, okay? You'll see this button blink once even, okay? And then once you've done that for the full 3 count, this screen goes off, this light goes off, then just pull the power straight away. So, if I could, I want to show you, okay? I'm going to take my thumb and my pinky, if I can try to orient myself to do so. 3 count, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Screen has gone off, and if you'll notice, the light has gone off even though this is plugged in. Now I take my hand, while still holding down those keys, I unplug the power cord. And now I can let off the keys. Now I can close the Chromebook. The battery is officially in hibernation, okay? This will keep the battery from degrading over the summer, so that, you know, when you come back next year, get ready to fire these up. All you'll have to do is plug the Chromebook up, let it charge, and it'll be like the battery's brand new, okay? That's literally the whole process. Once again, and you'll notice too that when I open this, and I'll set this here, you'll notice that it doesn't come on. And that's because the battery for the device is officially into hibernation. So it can sit there over the months of June and July without depowering, without degrading. And when we come back next year and we plug them on and we let them charge, when you go to fire it up and you hit that power button, battery will be in great shape for you to use with your classes. Now, let's say you go through and you do this with all of your classroom Chromebooks. Here's what we would like for all grades to do with their Chromebooks. You're going to close the Chromebook. Don't put it back on your black cart. Instead, put it in a top cubby in your classroom, okay? You know how you've got the 2 rows, you've got your cubbies, you got the top shelves, you got the bottom shelves. Don't put it in the bottom. When they wax the floors this summer, the mop machine, the wax machine, things like that, stuff can splat, okay? We don't want the Chromebooks down near the floor. Instead, what we want, put the Chromebooks in the top cubby and just stack them in one cubby, okay? That way, when they move the furniture out of your room to wax the room, they're not pushing your Chromebooks in the hallway. We'll let an empty cart be pressed in the hallway. There's no temptation in an empty cart. However, let's say that someone is in the building and you've got a whole Chromebook cart of Chromebooks in the hallway. And hey, my child's with me today. Oh, go grab a Chromebook off of that cart over there. You can just play games for a while we're here and I'm working. And then the kid, you know, hey, it's time to go, but I don't think anything about reminding the kid. Then the kid just leaves the Chromebook wherever they lay it. And then all of a sudden it becomes an issue of, hey, we're looking for this Chromebook. Well, it was on the cart when I looked. That's what we don't want. Take your Chromebooks at the end of the day, whether it's today, whether it's closing day, whatever you need. Take your Chromebooks, put those in a cubby. Leave the carts empty, Chromebooks in a top cubby. Just stack them. Johnson, what if I'm moving classrooms? What if I'm going to this room or I'm going to that room? No problem. Go ahead and stack them anyway. Miss Wyatt and I have shot the Chromebooks in Follett. We've checked them out in your name. You'll be allowed to take Chromebooks, put them back on the cart that you like, that you've managed, that you've created in this ordering system that you want it ordered in, and you can move them. After all, we have them checked out in your name. But for summer storage, please put the Chromebooks stacked in a top cubby in your room. That'll keep them safe, locked in your classroom, and high enough above the ground to protect them from mopping and waxing. Cool? Cool. All right. Summertime storage, battery hibernation. Once again, you turn on the Chromebook. This one's not going to come on because I have successfully put it into hibernation. But a reminder, when it comes up to the Google Chrome Clever sign-in screen, thumb and pinky, hold down the refresh key, okay, the 3/4 circle, and the power key. You're going to have it plugged in, okay. Have my trusty charging cord right here. You're going to plug it in. You're going to hold that down for a solid 3 Mississippi count, okay? And then after that, like I said, you'll see it go off. Keep holding, keep counting. When the screen is off and this light is off, keeping the 2 keys pressed down, use your other hand, just pull out the power. And that will put it officially into hibernation mode. You can see, once again, I've had this open. It's not coming on, and it won't until I'm ready in August to put a charging cord in the side of it, let it charge for a bit, and then press that power button, and then we're battery good as new. Thank you for your time today. If I could be of any help, please let me know. Hey, we started the other day with 30 missing Chromebooks that were deactivated. We've now been reactivating and finding. We're down to 24. We've recovered 6 Chromebooks since that email. And I think we're going to get another 1 or 2 over the weekend if we don't get them before the end of the day. This is all good news and good information. If you find a Chromebook that's been deactivated, no problem. Bring it to me or Miss Wyatt. We're just tickled to get them. We'll get it reactivated. We'll get it back in our system. We'll be good to go. Thank you all so much for all of your hard work this year. If I can be of any help, just please let me know. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.